All right, so diving in again today. And this one, well, this one's a bit of a doozy. Yeah, Barney's version. You sent over some notes about this book. It seems like it's caught your eye. And I got to say, looking at what you've sent, I can definitely see why. Unreliable narrator, we've got humor in there, even digging into the whole concept of memory, huh?
Yeah, all it's in there. And unreliable narrator. Let me tell you, Barney Panofsky, he takes the cake. This is a guy who could probably spin a parking ticket into some grand conspiracy.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, from what I'm seeing here, your notes mention how his memory is flawed and that his perspective is biased. So walk me through this. How does that actually, how does that play out in the story itself?
So picture this. Barney's talking about his first wife, Clara, right? He makes her sound, well, a little out there, unstable, flighty artist, almost like a caricature, you know?
I see.
But as you get further in, you see little things, glimpses from other sides of the story. And you start to wonder if maybe Barney's forgetting a few key details, like maybe his role in the whole troubled relationship thing.
Wow, so we're basically like putting together a puzzle alongside him, but his pieces are all kind of wonky.
Exactly, you got it.
Your notes also talk about character depth, how Barney's this loud, often offensive, but somehow still, like, endearing guy. How do you even write a character like that?
Well, it's tricky. You got to find that balance. But Richler, he's a pro. He lays out all of Barney's flaws, doesn't try to hide them. But the way he does it, the dialogue, the crazy situations, you end up laughing at Barney. And with him, even when he's, well, being a bit of a jerk, it's like, imagine watching a charming but clumsy friend bumble through life.
Okay, so sticking with this whole humor thing, you mentioned Richler takes aim at society a bit. Any particular way he went about that?
Oh, yeah, he had a style. Richler's satire, it's sharp, cuts right to the bone. Think like an Evelyn Waugh or a Kingsley Amis. He zeroes in on hypocrisy, people putting on airs, especially the rich, powerful types, but it's witty, keeps you engaged, no lectures here.
All right, this is what's got me hooked. The book explores the nature of memory and how it shapes our perception of reality. Heavy stuff. Why does this theme hit so hard, especially in this book?
Think about it. With an unreliable narrator leading the way, everything's amplified. You don't just question Barney's memories. You start to question memory itself. Can we ever be sure about the past? Or are we all just telling ourselves stories? You know, stories that make us feel better. Those questions, they become a huge part of the experience.
And let's not forget the backdrop, right? Montreal. Your notes mention the setting. How does that play into it all?
Oh, Montreal in Richler's world is more than just a place. It's like another character in the story. History, culture, a little bit of that sardonic charm you only find in certain places, you know. The English and French mix, the Jewish community, the intellectual scene, it all weaves together, gives the novel a depth you wouldn't find anywhere else.
I see, yeah. One last thing from the notes. It talks about the book having this strong emotional core, particularly in Barney's relationships. Does that balance out all the humor and satire?
For sure. This isn't just funny mishaps. It's about love, loss, regret, all the complicated, messy stuff that comes with being human. You see Barty deal with his action, the hurt he causes, and his own desire to connect with people, truly connect.
So we've covered a lot. Unreliable narrator, humor and satire, how memory works, the emotional depth of it all. I feel like I'm starting to get why this book is so fascinating.
And remember, even though we're questioning Barney's version of things, there's always that chance that something real, something powerful is hidden in those flawed memories. That's what Richley does, makes you think long after you finish the book.
Definitely sounds like a book that sticks with you. If you're even a little bit curious after this, I'd say go for it. Find Barney's version, give it a read. You might be surprised what you find.
I'd second that.
I think that's about all the time we have for today's deep dive.
Until next time.
Thanks for listening, folks.
See ya. Bye.